Hi, guys. So, I promised you an update on where I've been and what's happening in my life, and so here I am. Um, I know I said I was going to do this a couple of days ago, but you know what? Life happened and I wasn't able to. Um, that's the beauty in all of what I've been through and what I've learned is that we have to be able to bob and weave and go with the flow. Things are not always going to work out in our timeline or our hopeful way of doing things, right? The itinerary list of need to do things, but that's okay because it all works out in the long run, just as it should. So, as you may be able to tell by my background behind me, I have moved. Um, Lots of big changes, lots and lots of big changes in my life. Um, totally moved to a new location, new home. Um, Going through a divorce. Relationship was over a long time ago. Just more lessons that needed to be learned, um, which I'm very grateful for. Very blessed to have been able to understand and learn from finally, and find closure. I hadn't realized that there were still a few things from my inner child and my um, life as a child that needed to be dealt with and released or understood better in order to be released. So I am very grateful for my journey that I've been on. Um, I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about true self-love and what that really means. Not like the kumbaya self-love shit that they give you on these internet platforms. Um, I won't name names, but they don't really get to the meat and bones of it all. And I'm a meat and potatoes kind of girl, so I like to really dig in and dissect things and figure out just exactly what's what and why it's what. That's just who I am. Very analytical for a Cancerian. Maybe I have Virgo in my chart. Hmm, could be. Anyway, I digress. I've moved. I'm going through a divorce. I've completely switched jobs. Um, I have new roommates. Um, New lots of things, right? New things happening in my life. And then, if all of that wasn't enough, my mother also passed away, and I'm her POA, so, or was her POA, so there was lots to do there. Um, Interesting sidebar story on that. The day before she passed away, I actually was having a conversation with her and God in spirit, in the astral realm, and surrendered to my matriarchal post, if you will, of being quote unquote the glue for the family because um, I never really wanted that job before, for lots of reasons. The main one because I'm the youngest and I didn't feel like I should have to take that job. I felt that it was a burden, honestly, to have that job. But as with many other things, as we learn and grow and evolve, perspective shifts. And I no longer see that position in my family as a burden. I see it as a blessing. I'm grateful that there is someone that's able to do that, and I'm honored that that someone is me. Um, I have a very good ability and relationship with each one of my siblings to where I can reach them and I can understand them and I can respect them on a level that maybe isn't so easily obtainable from each other, right? For each other. And so I'm honored to have that position. And so I was actually having that discussion in the astral realms as I was in meditation, speaking to my mother in spirit form, even though she hadn't passed away yet, um, and with God. And, surrendered to it and said that I'm ready to be the glue and I'm ready to accept my role and my duty in our family. Um, to help to mend and piece together the aspects of our family that need some work and some love and some nurturing. So, I did that without any type of an inkling, honestly, that my mother would pass away the next day. Um, since then, she's actually already found her wings, so to speak, to be able to um, let me know that she's aware of everything and that she's here with us still. I am a medium, naturally, in case you didn't know that. And so, again, very blessed for my role in all of this and my gifts and abilities because my mother and I had several conversations before she passed in this past year about death and reincarnation and the spirit realm and, you know, what's heaven like and different things like that. And she wasn't so sure of my point of view on things, my belief system, but she was inquisitive and she was open. And she told me that, if I was right and the soul doesn't die and it doesn't just go straight to heaven and we can communicate with our loved ones, that she would be sure to let me know that she now knows that, you know, in the afterlife. And she's done just that. She has contacted me, myself, and my brother, actually. She's made herself aware to both of us. So that was a very beautiful thing. Um, Also, interestingly enough, we seem to have more interaction with her now than we were able to have before she passed from her physical form. So, again, another blessing, another gift that we're grateful for because our mother wasn't free at that time, and she is now, and she wasn't at peace at that time, and she definitely is now, and she's definitely more full of joy now than she was before. So, very grateful for that. Very blessed to know that and to be who I am so that I can know that. Um, but yeah, lots of changes, lots of really big, monumental life changes have taken place for me in the past couple of months. And some were planned and some were not. And some things were anticipated while others weren't. There's been bumps in the road. There's been moments of great joy and happiness and freedom, feelings of relief, but also feelings of concern, not necessarily fear or worry, because again, being who I am and living the life that I live and teaching what I teach, I know how to do the bob and weave and go with the flow and, not cling to things such as expectations, but to um, focus on the end goal Not necessarily how it looks getting there, but what it feels like to be there, you know? Um, and I am getting there. And it feels great. And I'm really excited for my present and my future, and that of my children and the people around me. And I'm very grateful for the people that are around me. I have a very good, strong support system now that I didn't have before. People who truly are invested in seeing me achieve my goals and be happy and healthy and enjoy life once again, which I did before, but it was in increments due to my living situation. It wasn't necessarily always easy or pleasant, right? So you do the best with what you have and you move forward and you hope for a better day. And that better day is here now. And there are more days of happiness and more days of joy. And, life is good. Life is real good. Um, I have lots of things in the works. Um, some colleagues and myself are going to start offering package deals on the website where you can sign up for life coaching or self-love coaching for 1 month. Um, it's like a fee that totals 1 month worth of the life coaching with myself or one of my colleagues. And in that package deal, you'll get guaranteed 3 phone calls a week, 1 Zoom call a week that's about 45 minutes, and tools and homework to do on your own time that will assist you in helping to shed your layers, deal with your shadow self, incorporate all of it and embrace it, because we never want to teach you to not honor the shadow side. It's there for a reason, just as ego is there for a reason. It just needs to be put back in check and not be able to override um, the rest of your necessary sides of you. And so we're going to offer the healing. There'll be healing sessions in it, chakra clearing, sound baths, anything that is necessary, any tools that are at our disposal to assist you in achieving your goal will be there um, for a minimal fee so that everyone can afford it. Um, because our true goal is just for everyone to be able to heal so that this world can be a better place. So that is our gift to you, that this will be offered at a very affordable price. I'm also offering psychic readings and mediumship for a much lower price now so that everyone is able to partake of this and find their closure or their healing or their clarity or whatever it is that's needed at this time. And so I encourage all of you to email me with questions about that, and I will take you through the steps that are very simple and easy of how to book a session to do that. Um, Also, with the psychic readings, there are a multitude of ways that you can receive those readings. You can have a video Zoom call with me. You can have a phone call with me. You can do it through texting. You can do it through email. I can make a video package and send you the link so that we never have to actually see each other. Whatever way works best for you and you're most comfortable with, we are very flexible in doing so and accommodating you. Um, we also plan on starting a school similar to um, Hogwarts, a Harry Potter type school, where we teach you the science and the truth behind magic. Because let's face it, what is magic? It is science that's yet to be explained. That's all. That's all that magic is. People like myself and my colleagues, um, Amanda Ramos, for example, we understand the spiritual aspects that are coupled with the science to create the alchemized things we call magic, to manifest, to create, to bring things into existence that we want in our lives. And we want to be able to teach you how to do that as well. So we're going to break that down into categories where you're in 4 different groups. There'll be like elemental type groups, air, water, fire, and earth. And then the fifth of the elements will be the spiritual realms, the alchemy of it all, and that will be for higher learning. You can choose which group you want to be in. You're not assigned a group because of any certain type of criteria. That's on you completely, which group you want to be in. You will learn magical science principles for those elements. And then in the fifth group, the spiritual group, you will learn how to be someone who incorporates all 4 elements with spirit to make really cool big magic stuff happen. And it's going to be for all ages, all ages of people are welcome, from children to old people. The forum will be set up with private tutoring and group sessions, places for you to turn in your assignments and your practice work or your creations in video format or whichever other format is required for it. We're also going to specialize in sending you a complete kit for different courses that you'll be taking so that you have all of the supplies on hand and you don't have to worry about getting the wrong thing or where to find it or any of that kind of stuff. It'll be part of the package deal. The school itself will be based on income and will be of monthly payments, monthly installments, rather than one lump sum, the way a lot of people do it. And at the end of it, you will get a certificate of achievement in becoming a master alchemist. We're also going to teach all of the light workers programs that I've offered before for higher amounts of money. We're going to offer those in the school, and I'll also be doing brief videos for free that will be here on YouTube that will give you snippets of the lessons so that the people that can't afford to go to the school and take the lessons can at least learn the basics part of it. And then if you want to take the learning further and really hone those skills, then you would learn that in the classroom settings. Some of the classroom teaching will be pre-recorded video and audio. Other will be live and in person via Zoom or through the website. What else? I'm also working on like 7 books all at one time, trying to get them in order so that I can get them typed up and edited. My mother also was an author and a poet and a songwriter. And going through her things, I have found several pieces of her works that weren't completed and edited and published. And I'm going to be working on that in the next year as well, trying to get some of that published for her in her honor, dedicated to her. My mother was an award-winning uh, poet, so we want to see her work continued and honored. Um, so I'll also be working on that. I'm also doing local things now within the community. I'm going to be doing some psychic reading and mediumship events for charities pretty soon. And hopefully by this spring, we're going to be doing workshops here at my house, um, either out in the yard or near the woods, where we will have some sacred ceremonies and healing sessions and clearing of land, energetically speaking, for the locals that need it. I also have taken up a wedding planner and cake business where I make wedding cakes and birthday cakes and do wedding planning. And for those of you that don't know, I am an ordained minister, and so that also is part of the package deal for the wedding planner stuff, catering, the minister, even entertainment, if necessary, or decorating. We have a whole crew for that. So um, anyone local that's interested in booking um, a wedding planner or a minister, or you have a party coming up and you want a party planner, we're your people. Um, I have things on Facebook and um, mm, I think on YouTube. I have a video of some of the cakes I've made. I'm not sure. Maybe not. But anyway, I'll try to get to posting that so that you can see. Um, I'm particularly proud of the last wedding cake I just made back in October. It had real flowers on it, and I was really pleased with the way it turned out. What else? What else have I been doing lately? Lots of things. I've been very busy. Um, yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything else, but I mean, that was enough, right? I have a lot going on. Um, Plus, I just started a new job. So, another job. Um, as an online psychic, for anyone that doesn't know that I do that as well. Um, but yeah, lots of changes, lots of lessons, blessings, um, a few hiccups, a few moments of sadness, of course, um, because even though I see my mother now in spirit form more often than I was able to really see her and interact with her when she was in physical form, it's still different, you know. It's still different, and I understand death maybe more than anybody else that I know. Respect it, accept it, am not fearful of it. Um, but it's still different, you know. It's a different thing when you just absolutely can't ever physically touch them again, or you know, you get it. So yeah, there's that. And that's you. That's the ego part of you. And again, ego's not a bad thing. It's just you can't let it overtake you, right? You got to find your balance. And I have found mine. I have found my footing. Um, and from now on, the rest of my videos will not be that monotone teacher voice that I was regrettably sort of indirectly forced to use before, um, to prevent interruption in my videos. And I'll just leave it at that, um, so that I could get the message across to you. But yeah, they'll be much more interesting, much more animated, much more me than they ever were before. Because I can be loud and proud now, right? I don't have to hold it back. I don't have to tone it down. I don't have to snuff it out, uh, where it's not convenient for someone else that doesn't want to hear it, that would be around my area, because there are no such people in my energy any further. Um, and there were many. There was more than one, for sure. So that's a big relief. That's exciting for me. I'm really looking forward to getting back to doing what I love by making these videos and reaching all of you and being that beacon for you, but being truly me, being able to be truly me and be that beacon. That's really exciting for me, because the people that know me in my everyday life, the words that they would use for me is silly, dingy, happy, loving, of course, goofy, um, humorous. I'm a real jokester about things. I like to pull pranks on people sometimes. I like to get wild. I like to get loud. Um, I'm ballsy and brave and bold as brass in public. And wasn't able to really show you that side of me before, just due to my circumstances that I lived in, my environment that I lived in. Um, so now all of that's cleared away, and you're going to get to see a la me, and not like in a naughty way, so don't even be like that. Um, just a la me, right? Like who Kelly is. You're going to see Kelly. And sometimes I have blonde moments, and sometimes I have epiphanies, and sometimes I channel spirit. And, we're just going to run with it. We're going to go with it. Whatever happens, happens. We'll just bob and weave. Bob and weave. That's what we do. It's like driving a car. Bob and weave. Know when to use the throttle of the gas. Know when to pull back. That's how we do things. That's how we roll. And that's how we're going to roll from now on my channel. Um, I'm even thinking about creating another channel that's dedicated strictly to tarot. So if you like that idea, like, please make a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on that. I know that there's a lot of people that come to my channel to watch the tarot, and then there's other people that don't care anything about that. So I would really like to hear your feedback on whether or not I should have a separate channel for tarot altogether, because this channel isn't just for me. It's for me to be able to share with you, and you're the viewer, you're the subscriber, you're what's keeping my channel going. So your opinion matters to me a lot, you know. And that's another thing. My children have been sick the past 2 days, and now I think I'm getting it. I can't get sick. I mean, like, I'm not going to let me get as sick as they did. Um, I shouldn't have let them get that sick. But, hindsight, right? I didn't know it was going to be something more than a cough for them. But they are sick. I think they have, like, the flu or something. I don't know. But, they're getting better now. And I'm starting to feel like maybe I'm trying to get a little bit of it. So I'm going to pop some zinc and some vitamin C and a couple of B12 and get on out of this funky cold flu type energy so that I can keep trucking, because nothing's going to hold me back now. I am full steam ahead, and I'm glad you're on this path and this journey with me. Um, Thank you very much for checking out my video and being a subscriber. Hit that like button. It's totally free, and it really does help my channel to grow, like get out there for more people to see it, which is the goal here, so that more people can see my stuff. So come on, help grow out. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Make a comment, because anytime you make a comment, that helps build the algorithm too. You know, I need your help. I need your support so that we can all shine our lights together and be those beacons to reach the rest of the people that don't know about what we're knowing. Okay? So, win-win. You're helping a girl out that's helping out the world. Come on. Give me some. Alright. We'll talk again real soon, I promise. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be back. I'll be back. Yeah, like that. See you soon. Ciao. Peace.